Malcolm McCormick, famously known as Mac Miller, was an inspiring star who died at an age of 26, leaving many major ugly events of his life prior to his death. To be precise, Mac was not the person he used to be months before he died. He went through major personality changes, which turned out to be the ugliest of all. But how did he die? What was the major reason? Who all were involved? Watch the video ahead to find out. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video from our channel. In this video today, we take a look through the final hours of Mac Miller. But before we do, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us. Now come, let's take a look. Pettit is the one accused of being involved in the tragic death of the rapper. A post-mortem report revealed that Mac Miller actually died on a combination of fentanyl, cocaine, and alcohol. As a result of his actions, he's now charged with distributing controlled substances, which is a crime of drug trafficking and could serve up to 20 years in federal prison. In addition, court documents reveal that Mac Miller sent a message to Pettit between 11:07 p.m. and 11:58 p.m. on September 4th, 2018, that is 4 days ago his death, seemingly asking questions about drug use. The court documents read, the text messages above established that Pettit agreed to provide McCormick with the following controlled substances: 10 pills that Pettit referred to as blues, and 30s also a ball and the bars. However, stating facts, these documents then documented the text conversation between Mac Miller and Mia Johansson, where they discussed money, and Mac asked which girls were available. Well, Mac approached prostitutes before his death. The lady used to tell her which girl was available, and in response, Mac would ask her about their rates and new total. Speaking of the drug dealer, Pettit was accused of delivering drugs to Mac indirectly through a sex worker named Carla Amador, who worked under the name Carolina Cortez or Carla, and she is the same girl who Mac would approach from the lady who ran the prostitute racket. In addition, the legal files then revealed a text exchange between Mac Miller and Pettit, indicating that the rapper ordered the drug dealer to get him his stuff at the recording studio on September 5th, 2018. The exchange between Mac and Johansson also indicated that they were talking about cash and whether he wanted to extend an hour or not. Note the extra hour was in context of prostitution services. 2 days prior to Mac's death, later in the evening, Johansson, the lady who runs prostitution rackets, sent another series of text messages telling Miller that he owed $3,000 for Carla's services, 5 hours at $600 each hour instead of $700 since he did so many hours. The text says he owes an additional $325 for the drugs. Besides, the documents also stated that McCormick acknowledged that a female had been present with him for several hours. However, earlier, Mac Miller didn't agree to pay for his side, as a quote message from Mac that read, "I just wanted an extra hour, but I guess I never told her to leave. All of a sudden, it was 7 a.m. I was just working and she was kicking it." However, he later agreed to pay. To be precise, Mac's death wasn't tragic. The court documents subsequently documented the drugs that were found at Mac's home following his death 2 days after Amador's visit. They stated that during the search, law enforcement officers found a plastic bag and a coat in the rapper's bathroom closet. There are many pills in the bag. Agent Feng continued to provide detailed evidence that Mike had taken fake oxycodone pills containing fentanyl before his death. Surprisingly, shortly after Miller's death, law enforcement discovered a magazine in an open safe in Miller's bedroom with blue-colored powder and multiple indentations visual on its cover. This was all about it. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more.